So, whenever we like to talk about weapons in Destiny 2, we don't necessarily like to sit down and look at things like their origin traits, which ever since they were introduced in Season 16 kind of helped differentiate and give each and every weapon, whether it may be, let's say, in a specific weapon foundry, or maybe even coming from a specific playlist, it makes each and every one of them desirable and a little bit more different from each and every other weapon out there. But of course, they're not all truly created equal, and I feel as if that somebody needed to go out of their way and kind of let everyone know what origin traits are genuinely better than others, and which ones are just definitively ass. And that's okay. You are definitively the worst thing to actually come out of Destiny 2 for a very long fucking time. And I don't really know what the hell it is, but if I could personally, legally, go out of my way to murder it, I would. I bet there is somebody out there that truly does love you for who you are. But me, personally, over here on this side, I can't fucking stand you. You know, I'm more pissed off at you because I had to do all this extra fucking reading just to figure out that all I'm getting is reload speed and bonus handling. Not a lot of people would actually like to sit here and agree with me whenever I say this, but me and you personally know that you're pretty goddamn good. But you just might be better. Ever since Resilience got nerfed, I would like to sit here and say that running away has been an extremely effective defensive tactic. All due respect, I have never seen this bitch proc for me. So how does it feel to break that stasis crystal with one less bullet? Now please, do not argue. We all know this. You're fucking terrible. This is just an all-around good fucking trait, period. Put this on any weapon and it slaps. Amazing. Just simply amazing. You're just stuck on the title though. I bet you just don't know how many times this has saved your ass. I don't like the idea of my weapons getting, well, quote unquote shittier the more that I decide to fire them. You're really, really good. That's it. Nothing else to say. You're just pretty goddamn good. You are by far the most underrated trait in the entirety of the game. And for whatever reason, nobody likes to give you the time of day. But here, we understand you. And we love you. Literally the definition of inconsistency. You heavily need to get buffed. Easily the best. I'm talking about the best of the best. Upper echelon, the number one. Nothing else is beating this bitch.
Okay.
Look, I gotta be honest with you. I wholeheartedly forgot you existed. But see, what happens if you die mid-reload though? Yeah, that's just gonna suck. I didn't even really know this one existed, but it's mainly because I really do not touch trials. Every single one of the Dare's weapons could have genuinely gone without being tainted by you. From my knowledge, this bitch has no cooldown, which basically means you can infinitely swap back and forth from weapons and constantly keep this motherfucker procced. Increased range, better damage, oh yeah. I'ma take that out. It's overflow without the schematics. Come the fuck on now. Now, there are going to be hundreds of more weapons, which in turn means there are probably going to be hundreds of more origin traits that will be coming out. And some of these ones in which we are taking a look at as of right now may get buffed, nerfed, completely reworked, or may even get sunset. You never really know with Bungie. Now, it is reasonable to assume that buffs or reworks could come to origin traits, but I really wouldn't harp on it, to be honest. Since their introduction, origin traits have been treated more like a cherry on top for weapons, when in all reality, some are genuinely saving graces for the weapons that they're found on. So really pushing for the functionality alongside the weapons in which it's paired with are really going to be essential to making them stay relevant and also still feel diverse. At the end of the day, I don't want to have to get, let's say, a quote-unquote god roll on a weapon that seemingly just has a, let's say, shitty origin trait, or one that in all the reality doesn't really help its weapon archetype or anything of the sort. I do feel as if that this is kind of becoming a problem, and if anything, I do like origin traits enough as just an existing thing to where I feel as if they probably should be taken a little bit more seriously in that right. And I just kind of do feel as if that the idea itself, ever since it's been like introduced, it's kind of been thrown here and there, and some of them are just absolutely fucking horrible. Now, of course, this is all just my opinion, but that does not mean I am not open to hearing you guys'. So let me know how you feel in the comments. I may necessarily be wrong about some shit. I could, let's say, not be someone who actually knows how good hot swap is in certain situations, but you gotta let me know. You also gotta let me know if you really do like one quiet moment. You'll still be wrong, but it is what it is. Thank you guys so much, and shit, I'm gonna see you in the next one.